Cameron wins the first tap. Peatling will be important as always. Howe spoils. Moore. Quaynor. No easy exit. Terrific forward pressure. Can he find a teammate? Anyone's ball. Moore. A quick getaway wasn't possible. Ball cries the crowd and the umpire agrees.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
They should be on the board with a goal.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
The perfect start's gone begging, but I'm seeing some good early signs for them.
Howe with the footy. Houston with a chance to run. Searching kick. It must be his birthday. They've got them on the overlap. Keys has it within range.
Well, fancy his chances.
This will be a close thing. It's good.
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the board.
The Crows have opened their account. O'Brien showing his skills. Shoal. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. O'Brien showing his skills. Saligo. Hinge. They're playing for keeps. You'll have to earn your kicks today.
The Crows are certainly looking the better side, but they love to give themselves a bit more breathing space here.
Saligo. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. Rinse and repeat.
Neither side has really looked like piling on the goals. This one's a slow burn for now.
Saligo. Shoal. He probably should have hand passed. He's made a bright start. Bouncing ball. It's a hot footy.
The Crows
Have had a few easy clearance wins already because they're opening up space that the opposition's allowing them to run into.
McStay palms it down. Pendlebury. That's unusual. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Good tackle. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball.
They're a big chance here. Dawson loves the hard stuff. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does. The Crows having a good patch. The two big men do battle. It's a tough game. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. O'Brien with a deft tap. Crouch. Shoal. This is promising. Howe. We've seen that before. Dacos. DeGoey gathers in the centre square. Good build-up. Gets his kick despite the heat. That's a bit of a waste. Goes long. Hilthorpe is hard to beat one-on-one. Shoal can run and gun. Dacos is calm in a crisis. Dawson heads them off at the pass. Delivers it inside 50. Quaynor doing what he does best. Maynard needs a good decision. They've got time to put the kettle on. No one can mark. Hill, he's caught. He's drawn a crowd. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. The two big men do battle. Crouch, big tackle laid. They've bottled it up. O'Brien wins it. Shoal, Peatling running in support. Cumming, Crouch charges onto it. Fogarty under pressure. They've given it back. Cameron, side bottom. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. He's made a hot start to this match. Walker, too big, too strong, too good.
The crowd will tell the story.
He kicks the goal.
These defenders might be in for a long day if their midfield doesn't start working harder.
It's a handy buffer they've established. Cameron wins the tap. Pendlebury, that's a dreadful hand pass. Attracted a crowd. The Pies are hanging out for the break. Cameron with the tap. Cumming. Punched away. Peatling. I think he'll get the distance. It's a fair kick, but it won't be a goal.
It's nice to back yourself, but you've still got to play the percentages and put the team first.
The Pies desperately need to shift the momentum. Hill has found some space. The Pies are right on the back foot. It's been a torrid opening to this match for them. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Pies are flat-footed and lacking energy so far. That needs to change very quickly, or this will not only get out of control, it'll become embarrassing. They're just not getting their hands on the footy nearly enough, and consequently they're asking a lot of their defenders. Too much, in fact. If they can at least stabilise in the middle, then they'll get opportunities to exert pressure. But you feel they're going to have to be pretty efficient to truly threaten today.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
The Pies are flat at the moment. Perhaps a goal here would energise them.
Here's an opportunity. He's found the middle, and did they ever need that?
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Pies need to follow that goal up. Cameron gets his hand to it. Just shoveled it out. Crisp. The defenders will be nervous. Hinge couldn't finish what he started. Myercheck, 2 in a row if he gets it, and he does.
They've got to limit his space. He's just reminded us all how dangerous he is when he gets loose.
The Crows by 8. The big men fly. Peatling, Scholl, he's been busy so far. Dacos makes good contact. Rankin, Thilthorpe, he just dropped it. The Pies might be about to start something. Quality delivery by foot. Careful ball movement. Side bottom has charged into space. That's generous, and this could hurt the other way. Clever kick. O'Brien, he's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
That's why they want the ball in his hands.
The Crows with a bit of breathing space now. O'Brien wins it out of the centre. Side bottom. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. O'Brien has probably got the points at this stage. Peatling, Crouch. Is anyone home? Thilthorpe is so strong one-on-one.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
That was a bit too easy. The ball movement was excellent, but not great pressure.
It's a comfortable margin, but they wouldn't want to rest on their laurels. The big men fly. Saligo, Peatling. That's a bruising tackle. The fans will be happy to see this. They're going nowhere, and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. O'Brien wins the tap. Peatling cops some unwanted attention. They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Degoe, he's taken a beauty. Ignoring the corridor for now. That's a good option, and this looks promising. They're moving the footy well here. Kicks inside the forward 50. Peatling clears the area.
The Pies are hanging in there, but they probably need the next goal, really.
O'Brien with a deft tap. Peatling, Dawson takes the logical option. Cumming, Worrell, what can he do with it? Saligo. Side bottom, gathers on the half volley. That's not his best effort, in fact, it's one of his worst. The Crows are bringing great energy. Cumming can keep it moving. He's generally a good kick. Millerer got to the right position and hung on. Normally delivers. Maynard with the big fist and out of play.
The Pies are struggling to provide their forwards with quality supply. It might be time to shuffle the magnets a bit.
O'Brien has had his measure today. Dacos, Pendlebury, they cannot keep him quiet. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw-in.
Gaz, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Crows are giving their forwards better supply, and those forwards are making it count on the scoreboard.
Cameron punches it out of the ruck. Dacos, Pendlebury. Throws it on the boot and misses.
You can't afford to miss gettable shots against a good side when you're already behind.
The Crows are under siege at the moment. He's hit up the lead. Takes the short option. What can they muster from the back half? Searching kick. Cumming, working hard and presenting well. Manages to find a teammate. Hinge, Laird. He's normally good on his non-preferred. Quaynor with another spoil. Keys, Neil Bullen in some space now. He's missed.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there, and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Howe to bring it back in. Cameron all on his own, and they're away. The Pies are out of trouble. He might have thought about the corridor. Lipinski. Will the umpire pluck a free kick?
The
Crowd cries ball, and they get their wish.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
We've hit the long break, and it's a handy margin, but by no means a match-winning one. This game's very much in the balance. Time to check in with Gary.
The Pies are putting their defenders under too much pressure. There's only so much they can do when the ball keeps coming in as it is. They simply must apply greater midfield pressure, and they might even start roving to the opposition's ruckman.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
Shoal, that's well played. They can smell victory. Thilthorpe is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
He'd kick this more often than not.
The crowd noise tells you all you need to know.
I'll have to watch him more closely than that. He's deadly around goal.
The Pies really need to respond now. O'Brien,
It's a masterclass in ruck work.
Shoal, Dawson. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Howe making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. O'Brien, he's under close attention. The Crows.
Won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances.
Cameron wins the hit out. Has to be clean. Dawson.
It's a hospital hand pass.
Side bottom. Didn't need to be asked twice. Cameron working hard and being rewarded. What's he got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. Hill looking to peg one back. Dacos for a much-needed goal, and he has put it through.
He's all class in front of the sticks. That's a great finish.
The Pies with a much-needed goal. Good ruck work. Crisp. Dacos goes long. Elliott wins the contest hands down.
Kicking at his first.
For two in a row, it's good. And the momentum is starting to turn.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
The Pies haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. O'Brien with a deft tap. Shoal, who can run onto this and pump it forward?
He was tackled high and will take a free kick.
Lowers the eyes. Good work rate. The defence has fallen down. Murray spoils. Frampton, Lipinski kicks it goal, and it's there. Here they come.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Crows need to find a second win. O'Brien, he's worth his weight in gold. Shoal, they've put themselves under pressure. Banging to full forward. Frampton is hard to beat one-on-one.
Must kick goal in a close match.
Struck it well, no problems there.
A contested mark and goal, exactly what the doctor ordered.
The Pies will not lie down. Cameron with the tap. Good ruck work and good roving too. Laird mops that one up. They have absolutely spifflicated him. The umpire will have it. O'Brien has rucked tirelessly. Shoal, anyone's ball. Crisp in the right spot at the right time. It's not a fair fight. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
What's he got on offer? Turned over on centre wing. Good-looking kick. Hill on a lead. That's skillful. Crisp can just about finish it himself. They've picked their way through. Cameron, dangerous to leave on his own.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Heads for home. That was never missing.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Crows are going to have to go and win it again. Peatling. Shoal has brought his own ball. Cumming. Well played. Can he impose himself on the match? Keys with half a chance. Houston in heavy traffic. Hacking it forward. O'Brien takes an excellent grab. The kick is precise. Approaching the 50. Key contest coming up. Dacos is worth his weight in goal. I've liked his game today. The Pies lead it narrowly at three-quarter time. This is a brilliant contest, and the best is still to come.
Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
Space has been hard to come by for the most part, and players have been constantly harassed and pressured into errors. The intensity's been fantastic, but it does take a toll, and I wouldn't be surprised to see the game open up as fatigue sets in. Then it becomes about who's prepared to do the gut running and take some risks.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
And the kick inside 50 lets them down. The Pies have denied them the corridor. Good thinking and good execution too.
Fogarty, that might attract the pack.
Howe wins the contest and can relieve the pressure.
DeGoey
Has found some space. The Crows forcing them out wide. Maynard gets his kick despite the heat. Ball to be won on centre wing.
He's just dropped the footy and the ump has no choice.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
Ignoring the corridor for now. No wonder coaches go grey. Fogarty, great hands there. Who's at home? Houston
Couldn't finish what he started.
Hill farms it out. Quaynor only knows one way. He's generally a good kick. Dacos in the centre square. The Pies look well drilled.
Punched that like he meant it.
Rochelle, loose ball on centre wing. Keys, how will the umpire see this? Hasn't seen a lot of it.
He had one thing in mind there.
He was under pressure when he kicked it, so the ump's employing a strict interpretation.
The Pies are red hot at the moment.
DeGoey,
Knew the tackle was coming.
it's been a solid hit out for both sides and great intensity for a practice match.
Big clearance to win here. Side bottom. Poor hand pass there, and we've got a throw in.
The Crows.
Clearance work is certainly not the reason they're behind on the scoreboard. It's been good today.
Cameron got his palm to it. Rochelle got to get it forward now. Quality delivery by foot.
He's stolen a march.
He's been quiet. Quaynor
Is racking up spoils.
Keys collects the half volley. Shoal, Neil Bullen. He's got it.
Crazy game of footy this.
Who would know who's going to win this?
O'Brien is giving him a bath. Coming.
When one tackle just won't do.
It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Cameron with a deft tap. Side bottom. Lipinski. They're moving the footy quickly. Good disciplined defence.
Michelini
Normally delivers. Houston went bang. He stopped in his tracks.
I think that was just a poor kick, but he's been penalised for insufficient intent.
Harsh in the eyes of some, but I think it's a fair call.
Rankin works hard to present.
What's he got on offer?
He doesn't waste many. They're moving the footy well here. Kicks inside the forward 50.
DeGoey
Heads them off at the pass. And they're away. That's generous, and this could hurt the other way. Clever kick. Michelini got to the right position and hung on.
If he kicks this, that's just about the game.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
It should be in their keeping now, although stranger things have happened.
Surely they've sealed the deal now. The big men fly. Cumming has been irrepressible. Scholl, Saligo, Lipinski in the centre square. Keen to get the ball moving. They've opened them up here. Michelini absorbs the pressure. None shall pass, and we're just about out of time. Cameron gets his hand to it. Perryman, this is promising. Closed him down. The Pies have been gallant. Perryman cops some unwanted attention. The Crows
Are about to celebrate because they cannot lose it from here.
Cameron got his palm to it. Side bottom. Keane claims a terrific contested mark at centre half back. Crouch can keep it moving.